Austin Theory just got his United States title back, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also check out what's going on with Alexa Bliss and much more. Let's start things off with Austin Theory because it's been a roller coaster of a ride for him over the last few weeks, and even going back to a few months ago. So, right around the time of Triple H's regime coming into power, there was obviously a big shift in Theory's treatment. He went on a massively long losing streak, was embarrassed by Roman and the Bloodline several times, had several failed cash-in attempts, and then finally cashed in his Money in the Bank. But it was one of the most embarrassing failed cash-ins of all time. The fans did overreact and jump to conclusions. Everyone said Austin Theory was absolutely finished after that embarrassing failed cash-in for the United States title. Fans fully wrote him off after that and didn't expect much of anything else out of Theory going forward. It was a critical moment. Theory and WWE had to respond fast before it was too late. And they definitely did. Austin Theory explained why he didn't cash in on Roman Reigns. He acknowledged that it would have been impossible to try to cash in on Roman with the entire bloodline around. So he switched his plans. And he did have several attempts on Roman, but something always went wrong each time. So he had enough and switched his plans. But losing the contract in an embarrassing fashion turned out to be part of the plan and vision that Triple H had in mind for the story. The loss was so bad and embarrassing that it flipped a switch inside of Austin Theory's head. No more selfie gimmick, no more smiling, no more stupid things at all. Just a new ruthless heel side of Austin Theory that doesn't crack a smile and is strictly all about his business. That immediate character change after the failed cash-in was perfect, and it definitely elevated Austin Theory even more. That led us to Survivor Series triple threat match for the United States title. Seth Rollins was still a few weeks into his title reign, Bobby Lashley was still upset due to how he lost the United States title, and Austin Theory was obviously still upset about the cash-in. So everyone had a fair shot and argument for the title. And even before the match started, there seemed to be another dig at Austin Theory from management in possibly a joking fashion. As Austin Theory was making his way to the ring, his entrance video was not playing behind him. Instead, WWE was running advertisements behind him on the big screen, and commentary on Theory's entire entrance was basically ignored and overshadowed by an advertisement. This was most likely done on purpose by Triple H, to be like a rib on the fans. Ever since Theory's losing streak started up until the failed cash-in, fans online always joked about how Triple H must really not be a big fan of Austin Theory for everything he's putting him through. So to see an advertisement just plastered all over Austin Theory's title match entrance was probably done to keep that joke going, that Triple H isn't a fan of Austin Theory. But like we found out moments later, the advertisements during his entrance and his failed cash-ins was all done to throw everyone off the scent of Austin Theory winning this title match. Austin Theory landed on top of Seth Rollins and secured the win to become the United States champion. So whether this was the plan all along or just a recent change due to the fans' reaction, it still turns out to be working perfectly for Austin Theory. Sure, his Money in the Bank contract cash-in was embarrassing, but he fixed his attitude and still captured the title anyway, just a few weeks later. So he's right back to the top, maybe even higher than he was with just walking around with his briefcase. Austin Theory also appeared on WWE's The Bump Before Survivor Series and had another big possible foreshadowing moment. Austin Theory once again name-dropped John Cena, saying that he was much better than Cena ever was. The idea of an Austin Theory and John Cena match has been a popular topic of discussion all year long. Theory spent the middle of 2022 taking constant digs at John Cena. Then John Cena made a one-night-only return to WWE on June 27, 2022, where he did come face-to-face with Theory, and they teased that match there for the very first time. Originally, fans thought we would see that match at SummerSlam 2022, but Cena wasn't making it to that show, so WrestleMania 39 started to be the new talked about date for that potential match. So with this new era for Austin Theory's character and John Cena's return to WrestleMania for the first time in 3 years, Austin Theory versus John Cena could turn out to be a great match for WrestleMania. Triple H even poked some fun at the fans during the press conference for the recent comments over the last few weeks about Austin Theory's career. Triple H mentioned how Austin Theory's career was apparently over a few weeks ago and how it's back now, a nod in reference to what everyone was saying about Theory after the failed cash-in. So it turns out that everything Triple H was doing with Austin Theory was a part of his plan to slowly morph him into this new character all along. So we'll have to see what else Triple H has in store for the new Austin Theory. The other individual that has been at the forefront of fan discussions is Alexa Bliss. It hasn't exactly been the most eventful year for Alexa Bliss in 2022. She returned back in May and hasn't had any main feuds, intriguing stories, nor a character direction at all ever since. The biggest thing she's done as a former 5-time world champion in recent months is just be a voiceless sidekick to Bianca Belair. And over the last few months, across several interviews, Alexa hasn't been shy about how much she doesn't really like her current character. She stated that she feels like she's just being herself right now, with no extra personality added into the mix. So it just comes off on television as a bland character. Then, in a recent interview with BT Sport, Alexa was asked about her 2023 goals. Alexa said that her focus really isn't on championships anymore. She talked about how she enjoys when new faces, such as Liv Morgan, win the title. Alexa said that her 2023 goals in WWE were just to continue focusing on evolving her character. She wants to see what else she can become through the evolution of her character. And in the recent weeks leading up to Survivor Series, fans were constantly pointing out how zoned out and disengaged Alexa Bliss appeared to be from everything that was going on around her. And you can definitely notice it. But the problem here is that we don't know if Alexa being zoned out is a part of the storyline here, or if it's just completely unrelated and not a part of the story. That's a real mystery, and it's hard to really know what's going on even inside her mind of Alexa Bliss's character, because she doesn't get any mic time, story time, or any time at all to express herself. All she's been doing is just standing there next to Bianca and Asuka. Now, originally, when Alexa started acting a bit off, everyone assumed that it was storyline related of a possible heel turn. Everyone assumed that she was acting off because of how Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy's influence was probably starting to slowly take over again. Howdy even had a line on Smackdown about Bray Wyatt. He said that a snake inside a cage is still a snake. Some fans reached a little and wondered if Howdy could also be talking about Alexa Bliss, who was quite literally standing inside a cage at War Games. Was that a little reference of what's going on right now with Alexa Bliss? Is she that snake that's about to strike on her friends? So no one knows if what Alexa is showing off right now is storyline related, or if it's not related to any stories at all. No one knows, but telling by Alexa's recent interviews, she wants character development and story direction, two things she hasn't had all year long. That's why some fans were buzzing about the Bray Wyatt reunion rumors, because Alexa would instantly have both characters and story in a moment's notice. So we'll have to see what happens there next for Alexa Bliss. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.